Okay, started streaming.
I said raptor.
Uh, sorry about this. I'm trying to get the link real quick before we well start, so I can give it to the Discord. So give me just one more sec.
Oh, nice. The raptor.
Well, start so I can give it to the Discord. So give me just one more sec.
Oh, nice. The raptor.
Okay. Put in the link. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for coming to our CtrlAble cast, Season 1, Episode 1, Donkey Kong Bananza into the Shadow Labyrinth. I'm Mabel DIpper, also known as CtrlAble. Here today with two awesome friends, Mabro88 and Random.
What's up? Coca-Cola Balls, it's me, your favorite, what is it? The British YouTuber.
We might have a competition today because we have two British YouTubers.
Nah,
So
don't worry, don't worry. I'll keep it family friendly for today.
For today.
before we start going into our topics, I do want to just quickly roll out some rules just for everyone to know. 1, please be respectful to each other. 2, just be accessible. This is a space for disabled gamers, so please respect different playstyles, input devices, and ability levels. Uh, just keep things friendly, please. No advertising. Please keep it safe for work, so no not safe for work content. Please respect us and don't share any privacy info. So with that in mind, let's kind of introduce everybody. Mabro 88, would you like to start first to kind of introduce yourself?
Sure. Oh, sorry, 1 second. I've just opened up Microsoft Edge by accident. So, hello all. My name is Reese. I'm known as Mabra on YouTube. I started sort of 2 months or so ago. So there's not much on my channel, but I like playing Nintendo stuff. I like multiplayer stuff. Brothers of Ether's a fun one. And I've grown up with Nintendo my entire life. So yeah, it just feels right. It just feels fitting to like be here because finally I've got people that I can actually yap to without them getting bored as hell about it.
Nice, welcome. RandomThingsVA, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, let's do it. Okay, I'm RandomThingsVA. Been on YouTube for about 5 years. Grown up with Nintendo my entire life as well, starting with the GameCube, Sonic Heroes, best game obviously. And I guess I'm on here because I was bored enough to do something like this.
Well, we are glad that you're here, and hopefully we don't make you bored.
I will see. I guess I can say I can also voice characters, from characters like Undertale to Deltarune to other games that may not be advertised as much on YouTube, I could say.
I know that in our Discord we have been talking a lot about Undertale and Deltarune. That was a pretty eventful few days. But let's get things started with our first topic. Our first topic comes from Madbro. Madbro, I
Ah,
think you wanted to say something about Donkey Kong Bananza?
well, you and I obviously got the opportunity to play co-op earlier. I'll go more into that later. But Donkey Kong Bananza, a game that released I believe 2 days ago, 3 days ago if you're in the UK now, because our time zone we've just switched into the 20th. Uh, for those of you that don't know what it is a 3D platformer where you play as Donkey Kong, and the main gimmick is the terrain is almost completely destructible. And yeah, me and Mabel got the chance to play it co-op just earlier, and it's honestly really, really fun.
I liked the Donkey Kong Bonanza. I thought it was at least a video game, well, good video game that we tried. Now, for the record, I haven't tried the normal mode. Maybe the normal mode is a little bit harder, but I know that whenever me and Mad was kind of playing, we were doing the assist mode, and it really seemed to be perfect. Well, as much as you could expect with Donkey Kong Bonanza and more. Uh, you can damage the terrain. You can go over and just be Donkey Kong and Pauline. A little weird, I would say, have Pauline being a kid. I'm sorry.
Do we ever get
That's
explanation to that?
I'm not.
Not that I've seen so far.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Maybe they talked about it more in the game, but me and Matt was pretty much doing the treehouse level at the start as well as the prelude, and we also did the uh, floor below that. But other than that, we haven't actually uh, checked out like the whole entire game. You know?
Yeah, we haven't done a whole lot. We've sort of just been to the first couple of levels and sort of destroyed some terrain, fought some enemies. Nothing major's happened aside from us getting Pauline.
I guess we
So yeah,
should
we're not very
clarify
far
as
into
well
it.
that this game is basically just a sandbox.
Yes, yes, it is a sandbox where you got like sort of
Mm-hmm.
different uh different areas that like they have aims, but you can approach them kind of how you want. Is that a good way to say it?
Yeah, I know that whenever we're checking it out, you can like uh deal with the terrain and everything. There could have been a story. I mean, whenever I first loaded it up, Matt wasn't there, but it just showed pretty much the trailer that we already knew of uh, from Nintendo, and it well throughout the time there was cutscenes, but it didn't seem like a actual story. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
what
we haven't seen a whole lot of story yet.
Yeah. For what it was, it's good. I mean, definitely different than Super Mario Odyssey. Why, man?
Yeah, I mean, both are obviously 3D sandbox games, but Mario Odyssey's a lot more platform focused, and upon doing my research, I see there are sections later on Donkey Kong Bananza where platforming will be a lot more heavily integrated, as well as other challenges, terrain destruction. I've heard of one where you're lobbing things at enemies while you're in a minecart, but yeah, generally it's a lot more destructible terrain focused than it is platforming focused.
Hmm. Oh, I I'm not sure if this is a relevant idea. This might just be me. Oh, Matt, if you want to correct me, or Random, if you want to correct me too, I appreciate it. But what I felt like with Donkey Kong Bonanza, it was good to have it. There is a little bit of story to it, but to me, at least with what I felt, it kind of felt a little bit like a Minecraft, where you jump in and you just mess with the terrain, break the terrain, and that's pretty much. There is a little bit more of a story focus to it, especially with Donkey Kong and Pauline. So it's not exactly like Minecraft in that way, because there's more story elements in there, but really seems like a platformer with uh, uh, well with levels going on in quests, but
I mean,
at the same time,
even with that,
playground.
it's not really that different because when you think about all the other Donkey Kong games, except from Donkey Kong, there are still levels, there's platforming, etc. It's just now 3D.
Yeah, there is still
Mhm.
like obviously it is more so focused on the destructible terrain. There are still platforming aspects to it. There's like little puzzles to be solved and stuff. A little akin to, I guess, Mario Odyssey, but just with a whole bunch of different things, such as like we've mentioned, destructible terrain and all the different abilities that come with the character. Obviously, Donkey Kong can like smash through things now. He can put his hands into the ground and pick up a bit of the ground and throw it, which I think is really cool and also has a lot of uses. And that's not even going into Pauline's abilities, which do you want me to cover that
You can
now?
sing.
Exactly. I mean,
That's
literally.
basically it.
It
Uh,
was nice though, because like something that surprised me, and I hope Nintendo does this going forward, especially with disabilities. They actually had game chat, which I don't really want to get into a big deal, but it's a whole lot better than Switch One, to be honest, with phones.
oh yeah, for sure.
And you can actually play with each other, and even though you don't have that uh, actual game with two copies, you can stream it on Game Chat, and instead of downloading a friend pass or whatever, kind of like uh, um, no, I can't think of it. What is it
You
called?
know,
But Split Fiction.
credit
That
to
was what I was
Nintendo.
thinking of.
I'll
So.
give credit where credit is due. Nintendo made it so now you can just stream your games, which is pretty easy. And secondly, they're making it free until the end of the year, so credit where credit is due. But except from
Mhm.
that, game chat and everything's just been a thing since I don't know the early 2000s, maybe even before that.
Yeah, and it is basically just Discord as well. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and then when you
Yes.
think about how evil people are in game chat, which we shouldn't get too much into, we're going off track by now, but let me just do this. With how evil people are in game chat, Mario Kart, Mario Kart's gonna be something else.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Especially with the 24 people. But it's still nice that you don't have to download actual games with the second player, because they kind of introduced
Mhm.
that in the Switch one with Split Fiction and It Takes Two, I think it's called. But now on Game Chat, it's just okay. You call the person, and they're there, be like, okay, let's play, and just share your screen. That's pretty much all it is. So that is a pretty nice thing all around, you know.
Yeah.
Also, going back to that point, uh, on Switch One, we didn't have game chat. We had Discord. We had our phones, and if you want to consider the NSO call app thing, it's too clunky.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a step up from what Switch 1 had installed just like by itself for sure.
But
Exactly.
they still need to start with that game, is all I'm saying.
Can you say that again, Random?
All I'm saying is that Switch still needs to step up that game. They are falling way behind in consoles.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they've always been technologically behind, and even saying this to Nintendo fan myself, they've always just been carried by their amazing first-party library that they keep to themselves.
The golden age was definitely the Wii and the DS.
Yeah,
That is where they
yeah,
peaked.
I
yeah.
agree.
For innovation, I would 100% say so. Yeah.
I would agree, except one thing. Don't forget the 3DS. The 3DS was kind of, uh, like, what Switch 2 and Switch 1 should have been with Game Chat. Because on Pokemon X and Y, you had Game Chat. I don't know why they
I
didn't bring it over to Switch.
I get what you're saying, but you got to think if we're on about generation, the 3DS is locked in a generation with the Wii U, and we all saw how that went.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Wii
that's
U
true.
is. Ooh.
I mean, I like the Wii U a lot personally, like that, the 3DS, and then probably Xbox 360 are probably my three favorite consoles of all time, but
It had some good
it did
games like
not sell
Splatoon
well.
2.
Splatoon 1, Splatoon 2 was on the Switch.
Yeah, but it's also on the Wii U if I remember correctly, I think. I don't know. Never had a Wii U.
No, Breath of the Wild was on the Wii U though.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta double check. If I
No, it
could have
wasn't
got
on the Wii U. It was
360.
planned for the Wii U, but then got released on the Switch.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Uh, Now, uh, keep this in mind. Uh, the Wii U, it's not the Switch. Wii U was a downgrade. I mean, it really was. It wasn't mobile. Yes, you had the Wii U tablet, which I think is nice, even though I haven't actually played on the Wii U. Uh, it was kind of a technological downgrade. Nobody knew what the Wii U was. Everyone was confusing it with the actual Wii. So there was just a whole lot of issues in general with it. But the 3DS kind of built up that gaming generation. You know what I mean?
The Wii U
Yeah, yeah,
definitely
you're
had
right.
some good games, like, what was it? Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah, Mario 3D World, Splatoon 1, it had Wind Waker HD on it, obviously that was pretty big. It had the
Mm.
original Mario Kart 8, it had a Breath of the Wild, It had Breath of the Wild on there, but it got ported to Switch around the same time it released, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
I think Super Mario 3D World is definitely better than Land. I played Land.
I've played both. I've not played much of Land, but I've played a little bit. Yeah, 3D World is 100% better.
I don't know if anybody else remember this. I know I certainly do. I want to get a Wii U, but I was a kid. Money. But one of the big games I remember that was on the Wii U that I wanted to get and eventually got on the Switch was Lego City Undercover. Because of the tablets.
I recall you mentioning this when you and I were chatting. I have not played it, but most Lego games do look pretty fun, so.
I know when I played Lego Dimensions.
Go ahead. Were you gonna say something else, random?
No, that's just it. I just remember playing
Okay.
Lego Dimensions for the Xbox 360.
Yeah, Lego Dimensions was good, but Lego City Undercover was cooler because it was kind of like a Lego GTA clone, but it had was spies. Bill, not really a spy, like a police thing, but I consider it like a spy genre, where Law and Order and Criminal Minds and all of those detective shows was pretty big during those days. So it was kind of like a big deal just to have little Lego do something like that, you know? Anyways, apparently we do have Melody PvP. They just said hi. So hi Melody.
So
Hmm.
Right, okay, there it is.
What is your viewers thinking about our conversation so far?
Me?
no, Melody in the chat.
Melody's in my chat. But I was wondering if you guys had any viewers that said something in your chats.
Nope, not from what I know.
Okay.
I mean, one of them was someone that I know personally, that was just talking to me casually saying they're going to Spain tomorrow, so yeah, that'd be nice for them. And then the other was just asking how can they sub to my channel, so I just gave them my YouTube link. I didn't want to interrupt the podcast.
You're fine. Go ahead and interact. If you guys find anything cool, just go ahead and mention it.
Alright, noted.
Great. The next topic is actually coming from me. Okay. I played, well, not really played. I've been waiting for this game for a while now. And this game came out yesterday. And this is Shadow Labyrinth. My whole thing about Shadow Labyrinth is it's Pac-Man, Metroidvania.
Yes, I actually did see that. It was Pac-Man.
Yeah, it's good. I like the Metroidvania doing that. However, I didn't really appreciate it whenever I got in. Before I actually explain the game, I had some issues with GameStop. It's not GameStop's fault, but I had issues picking it up yesterday. Picked it up finally after a couple hours being in the store. But the big thing about Shadow Labyrinth for me is that it's the best Metroidvania that I've seen with Shadow Labyrinth, with Batman. However, it is hard. If you have disabilities, it might be even harder. What I kind of expected uh, was that they would have like an easy, medium, or hard level, or mode. They don't have that in this game. It's just one complete mode. And that is fine, but they didn't have like a assist mode, so it was pretty hard. Now I understand why some players might love it, but for the disabled gamers, especially with people that has cognitive fatigue, motor impairments, or just some low vision, there's just this lack of guidance and backtracking that you're just gonna have to deal with. I had to fight two bosses. One boss I'm still trying to fight, but the first main boss, it took me like 5 or 6 different tries last night to actually beat that boss. So it's not for the faint of hearted. If you have time that you want to spend, go ahead and check it out. I love it. But if you're not wanting to deal with hardness, especially for TD scrollers, you're kind of out of luck here. Kind of like Metroid Dread. Now, the. Go ahead.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay. With that being said, usually in Metroidvanias, you have quest markers, an assistive map, uh, some bosses that respawn if you revisit zones, and combat flexibility. That's not here. This is like a love letter to the old school Metroidvania. So it inherits the accessibility flaws in the area whenever Metroidvania first came out in the late 90s. Now, with that said, the tone, the lore, and atmosphere was pretty rich. I liked it. There was no speaking, no cutscenes. I mean, you can kind of consider it as some cutscenes, but there wasn't speaking, not really sounds. It was mostly just typing. If you're trying to do this on the handheld, you have vision issues, put it on your TV. It'll help. The world is deeply layered. If you like challenges, go ahead and check it out. There's a lot to admire about this game. I appreciate this game. But I know for others, especially people that needs benefit from flexible controls, customizing difficulty, or just say progression tools, Shadow Labyrinth is not where you go. This is tough. I
Correct me
mean,
if I'm wrong, but
mm-hmm.
I do not believe that Metroidvania is supposed to be easy.
Yeah,
Especially
I
when you
would
think of
say you're
games like
right.
Cuphead, for example.
Yeah, true.
Uh, yeah, it's not supposed to be easy, but it's not like uh, Hollow Knight. I play Hollow Knight. It's a lot harder than Hollow Knight, in my opinion. I mean, that
I
they're
have not got around to playing Hollow Knight yet, so I can't say.
I actually have played Hollow Knight.
Mm.
From my experience, it's cool. You will need a lot of patience though if you're very bad at Metroidvania.
exactly. I mean, it's good,
But I
but
do enjoy exploring. That is very nice.
I do want to encourage the developers to at least have an option later on, or if they're going to re-release the game, consider difficulty options, like some sort of assist, or let us put markers on the game map, or something along those lines, because there just isn't.
They'll only do it if it's a very big criticism that a lot of fans have. Because YouTube, not YouTube, Nintendo is not one to discredit, what is it? What's the word? Criticism. They will listen to it.
Yeah, true.
I agree. I really feel like that this game does deserve to be experienced by players. I mean, if you don't have disabilities, if you like doing games, this works. And it's not just for sickos that just enjoy getting wet. This is pretty much for everybody, in my opinion. Uh, but that's kind of the way I thought of the Shadow Labyrinth. Do you guys have any questions or anything?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
No, not really. I have no idea on Shadow Labyrinth, to be honest. That's the one thing that I didn't even research a little bit.
I think it went really under the radar.
It is. I know most people, especially this weekend, wants to pick up Bonanza, so I understand. But I love Pac-Man. I enjoy Pac-Man. I played the original Pac-Man with a couple friends at this event that I was at with disabilities, and it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I love the game. So that was kind
Yeah,
of why I
Pac-Man can be
picked it
quite
up.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pac-Man can be quite fun. I actually used to have one of those, you know, those like little, probably 6-inch high machines that like had Pac-Man on them.
Yeah.
I used to have one of them. So I got one from an old workplace of mine.
Those are pretty nice. Uh,
Oh yeah, they make the most horrible noises though.
I don't know about the noises, but I know that the original game is pretty fun. I mean, it's one of those
It
classic
was a downgrade
games.
from the original game. It was a downgrade from the original game. So like the sound
Mm.
quality was horrible.
I'm sorry. Oh, and talk about sound on Shadow Labyrinth. This is about maybe $1, maybe $2. I don't have the price on top of my head right now, but you can actually get the original Pac-Man sounds from the actual game onto the Shadow Labyrinth game, which is pretty nice. And it was only like $1.50 or something. It really wasn't bad. Uh, I would go ahead and get it. I know that they wanted to do like $8 or $10 for the digital steelbook, and not being rude to anybody, especially on the internet. I know I'm gonna get a whole lot of flack for it. I disagree having digital art books. I don't like the concept. If it was from a book, sure. But why would you have a digital art book on the game, which you can pretty much go ahead and play?
Because it's like concept art and behind the scenes stuff. Like, I understand to a degree that, yeah, I have the opinion that most big games should come with a physical art book as well, but I think having the digital art book's better than not having an art book at all.
Also, Nintendo's going the digital route now.
Yeah, it's probably the best chance of getting any sort of art book at this point for
Also,
Nintendo
by the
stuff.
way, the Shadow Labyrinth is £25.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's not
about
too bad. I'll put
$30.
up my next payday then.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Just know that it's pretty hard to deal with. But if you want to sink some time into it, it's worth it. But going back to the digital age, I disagree with you, Random. Sony, yeah, they're going digital with PlayStation. Xbox, they're kind of going digital in some way because of the Game Pass being on everything, even though they're trying to put out a new controller system. But to me, Nintendo isn't going digital. Now,
Then how do you
they
explain that all their games that are digital are definitely more cheaper than the physical copies?
Through case in point, Mario Kart is like an extra £5 or £10 physical here in the UK.
Basically, any game that's physical on Nintendo is just an extra £5 or £10.
not what I've seen here in the US. It's pretty much the same cost here in the US. Now
It's
that
pretty much the same here, but it's still like a little bit more.
it's
Which
not a little bit more here. It's literally the same cost. The only difference with digital, if you want to include this, is a virtual key game cards, because that is pretty much a little card that you can stick into your Switch, and instead of having the game on there, it's pretty much a download code, and it has to download the game from the internet. But there are some games here in the US that is not a virtual key card. Case in point, Bananza. If you can see the bottom,
Yeah.
there is no actual thing that says, okay, you have to download it from the internet. So the whole game is on this card. But if you look at, for example, Yakuza, this down part right here says it's a virtual key card. So you actually have to pretty much treat this as a code in the box. Instead of having a piece of paper in the box, you get a card. But whenever you download the game, it doesn't save onto the card. So Yakuza and Hitman, which I know I have, uh, even though it's the same price, uh, they don't have the actual uh, space for it. So I'm having to turn around, even though I bought the card, get like 50 gigs or 25 gigs, whatever it is, onto the actual system. And that I don't appreciate. Because if you're going to give us something, I'm okay if you want to just have it less. but they don't have it less, and they still give you the card anyways. Why do you need the card for if you're pretty much having to download the whole game onto the memory storage system? If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys
Sorry,
have
I'm
a?
just get my notes up.
It's fine.
I just want to prove my point more by saying Donkey Kong Bananza, if it's digital, it's £59, and in physical, it's 67. They are going the digital route no matter what.
Yeah, but at least with Nintendo, you still have regular cards, though, instead of going full
Then again, the
digital.
game card is just a key to play the game. It's still expensive.
And yeah, I guess they do have physical stuff, but again, like Willow's saying, it is more expensive, at least here in the UK. So they are gradually
It's
trying
also
to phase them
expensive
out.
in America, from what I know. Like at least $100 to do something with it. Like games $90 and whatnot. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think $90 was just for Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, but honestly,
No, that was Mario Kart.
no, it's 80 here.
Mario Kart's 80, yeah. Mario Kart's 80, and then it's £70 physical here, I think, and then 60 something digital. I'm not 100% sure. I got the bundle, so yeah.
Mario Kart was $80 here, and the Donkey Kong Bananza was 70. The thing that was
Yeah, it's
90,
59 here in the UK.
yeah, the thing that was 90, I'm pretty sure was the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom re-release, but that really shouldn't matter because if you got it on uh, uh, the regular Switch, you can go over and just put the same card into the Switch 2 or your digital card file, and all you would have to do is just download the Switch 2 version through your NSO, because the upgrade is pretty much free on NSO for those two games. So you're not really spending anything. I mean, if you don't have it, then you would have to pay like $10, but you wouldn't really have to pay 90 unless you haven't played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which I don't know why you did it on your Switch. Because those two games were
Because
great.
I'm not a massive Zelda fan, so I've never played either of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're still those two games are good. And I don't really want to get us on more of a tangent, but well, that's kind of what my thoughts were on Shadow Labyrinth. Random, why don't you take the next topic? Talking about the Switch 2 launch impact.
Okay, so I'm talking about accessories and etc. Cool. I guess we could start with the hardware, which is the Nintendo Switch console itself. So, from what I'm looking at it, the size is 116 millimeters to 272 millimeters, and 13.9 millimeters with Joy-Con 2 attached. The actual thickness from the top of the controller sticks to the protruding parts of the ZL buttons is 30.7 millimeters. It weighs approximately 401 grams. With the Joy-Con 2 controller attached, it then becomes 534 grams. The screen is a capacitive touch screen with 7.9-inch wide color gamut LCD screen and a 190/20 by 180 resolution with HDR10 support and VRR up to 120 Hz. Its CPU and GPU custom processors made by NVIDIA. Its system memory is 256 gigabytes, which not many people are happy with, since, well, the Xbox and PS5 got 800. The communication features, I think the only thing that's better about them is that now they got game chat, which existed ever since the 2000s. Is right maximum I can't speak. Maximum resolution is 60 FPS, 120 when you do the dock, and 140 feet, 144. I can't speak. 1440p. Please note, output via HDMI cable and TV mode in tabletop mode and handheld mode. Maximum resolution is 1920 by 100. I can't speak. I'm sorry.
Now you're fine.
By 1920 by 1080, which measures the screen resolution and supports HDR10. Its audio output is now surround sound effects, so now it may feel like you're in the game, which is better. The speakers are stereos, the microphone is built in now, and it has noise cancellation and echo cancellation, but I don't know about that because I don't have one. Its buttons are the power button and volume buttons. Its USB connectors, now they have two of them, but they're both Type-C, which means stuff like, I don't know, let's say, for example, a headset charger. Let's go with that, a headset charger, that's one. That's a USB-C. It still has an audio jack, which I don't understand why. It has a game card slot, which, funny enough, has backwards compatibility with some games, but not all games. It has some sensors in both Joy-Con controllers, and it can go up to about 35 degrees and 20 to 80% humidity. Internal battery is a lithium-ion battery, which its capacity is 5,220 mAh, whichever that means. Its battery life is supposed to go to 2 to 6.5 hours, and its charging time only takes 3 hours. Then that's all in their hardware. What's next? Games, okay. That was gonna be a funny one. Okay, games. So we still have the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom with the digital code bundle, as well as Breath of the Wild digital code bundle. We have the Nintendo Super Mario Party Jamboree with the Jamboree TV now. We have Kirby and the Forgotten Land with its Star Across the World. Drag X Drive, Donkey Kong Bananza, which we already talked about, which has a lot of things. Pokemon ZA, which you can still buy. Mario Kart World, Street Fighter 6 Fighters Edition, and Bravery Default. And I'm not going to count Welcome Tour. So that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I have to ask, what do you guys think about Welcome Tour?
I have
I
not
think it's a
picked it up
waste.
because
should
I'm
make it
not
free.
picking it up because I am not paying £10 for a glorified tutorial book. Or manual, rather.
It's a waste of money. You should never buy it whatsoever.
It's not even. It doesn't even seem like from the outside it's got as much entertaining content as something like Wii Sports, which was a pack-in. So I don't understand why it wasn't free.
Like, Welcome Tour's a tech demo, but it cost £8. What the fuck?
Yeah, not only that, but just looking from the outside, from like an outside Nintendo consumer standpoint, it's like not gonna get Welcome Tour. It doesn't look particularly entertaining either. Again, not like something like Wii Sports or even some like paid tech demo like Nintendo Land on the Wii U, for example. Like, it just doesn't look like it's going to be worth my time or money.
I mean, you could compare it to like the Astrobot that came out on the PS5. PS5 definitely handled it better with a free tech demo.
Yeah, that show's playroom was
Yeah.
pretty fun as well. That looks a lot more fun than this does, at least.
Yeah, it's basically just like a free demo of Astrobot, the game.
I
Which is, to be
did.
honest, the only reason I want to get a PlayStation anyway.
I still haven't got the game, but I know it's gonna be good if I do get it.
Yeah, same.
I played Welcome Tour.
Why
Honestly,
would you
Unlucky.
waste money on that?
Unlucky.
it was $10.
Well, are you okay?
I was like, well, sure. I mean, yes, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Are you
Uh,
sure? You bought Welcome Tour. Are you sure you're fine?
Hey, I got to the Mario Kart bundle. Mario Kart World was gonna be like $80 here. Since I got the bundle, it's only
because you
$50.
bought the bundle.
Yeah, so I might as well spend $10 extra on Welcome
You
The
shouldn't
thing is,
though.
there's so many better
It's a
things to
tech
spend it
demo.
on.
You shouldn't buy it.
Like, I'm gonna put that money toward getting something like Fire Emblem Three Houses or something, not getting Welcome to.
Why would you waste money on a game like that?
You've
on,
literally
You
paid
could literally
for
watch
the
any
Switch 2's
YouTuber play
instruction
it, and
manual.
and you still have the same reaction.
You've literally paid for the
True.
Switch 2's instruction manual.
Yeah, just look at the
The
instruction manual. You'll be fine.
on the other hand, I love technology. I wanted to
Just
work
look at
on
the hardware.
computers. I wanted to
There's
work
so
on
many other ways
computers.
to avoid
So,
going to this and ass game.
hmm. uh, this is what my thoughts. I agree with what you guys said. I agree. $10 was expensive. On the other hand, I had $30 extra. I figured I would go ahead and get it just because I'm interested in it. I agree it was a waste of time. Half of the stuff was quizzes, which I don't care for. I did like learning a lot about the Switch 2 and how it worked. If you just want to know the ins and outs of Switch 2, I would say it's worth it if you can get it on sale.
It's
But
never going on sale. You know that. Don't lie to them.
Yeah, nah, it's not going on sale.
If you had $30, you could have just
true,
bought Bravely Default instead.
You could have like waited until Drag X Drive and just bought that with that money.
why get Drag S Drive?
Because it's like a game that introduces, the mouse. Kind
And
of.
True.
at least it's more of a unique, fleshed out kind of thing. Like,
It's just
I
Paralympics if it was a game.
yeah,
True.
but again, like Willow said, very good way to introduce the mouse feature properly.
Uh, but uh, the only bad thing that I see, and I agree with you guys with the $10, it was the waste of money. What I did not know was you are actually gonna have to pay at least $90 on top of that. Because in order to complete the game, you have to have a pro controller and a camera. I'm sorry, I'm not going to get a camera for my Switch 2. Sorry, I'm not. I usually play action, adventure, RPGs. Usually it's only one player. Yes, sometimes I play Splatoon and Mario Kart, which, yeah, I could, especially because I like game chat. It's not worth the money. And I play think on handheld. instead of using the mouse or using the TV. I just do the regular handheld. There you go.
Speaking
So
about cameras, how about we move on to the accessories for the Switch 2?
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So they've introduced a new thing, which is the Joy-Con 2 charging grip, which is basically the things that you put your Switch controllers on to make it look like a controller, but now you can charge them while playing with them,
Wait,
which I
so
think is
this
actually pretty
thing,
interesting.
this thing actually like lets you charge your Joy-Cons while you're using it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
There's
I
like, you
actually
know
did
the
not know
black
that.
thing that comes with the Switch, so you can put your Switch controllers on?
Yeah, I'm like showing it on my stream right now. This little
It's
thing.
basically that, but now you can charge it.
That's actually really nifty. I did not know that they charged your Joy-Cons while doing that.
I think the best thing to come out of the accessories was definitely the Nintendo GameCube.
Yes! GameCube
Yes.
Online, finally! I can't wait for them
I
to add the
agree.
multi action. It's gonna be
I
so
hate that you
good.
can only use it with the Nintendo Classics though, which is kind of trash.
Yeah, if you
We
don't have the
also
controller. Yeah. But it does come with the expansion pass, which
Wait, no,
uh,
you can use GameCube without getting the GameCube controller. I've been playing it on Joy-Cons.
no, I mean like you
you
can only use
could.
the GameCube controller on the GameCube game.
Oh, yeah, that's it seems like it could be used in normal controller.
So unless they're gonna add really good games like Sonic Heroes to it, I don't think it's worth it.
If we're gonna
Yeah,
get
probably
Sonic
not.
Heroes, it's probably going on Dreamcast. If we ever
You know,
get Dreamcast.
Nah, Sonic Heroes was a GameCube game, I do remember. It was one of the
so
best games that actually came out.
and
Oh.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was as well, right?
I do not know. I only played Sonic Heroes when I had the GameCube.
I'm pretty sure Adventure 2 is a GameCube title as well. I know that because I was like sort of looking on the N64 like Sonic games, seeing if it was there, and it wasn't. So I figure it's GameCube because Sonic Adventure 1 was N64, I think.
Yeah, we also have the what is it, like the gigabyte extenders. For instance, the SanDisk with another 256 gigs. Oh yes, the Pro controller, the 75-pound Pro controller that I'm guessing anyone would buy because they're all Nintendo consumers.
Can we go back to
I heard.
SanDisk real quick?
I'm sure.
I don't know if you've been watching other YouTubers, but I follow Nintendo Prime. There's been rumors. I don't know how credible because this is a third-person source coming from me. But apparently, there's supposed to be a 2 terabyte XD card coming out
Well,
Yeah.
next month.
I don't
And
know
not
because they're not
this
in the
month, next year.
accessories, so
I'm pretty sure that it's like the 512, 1 terabyte, and 2 terabyte are the ones that are planned.
The
And
2
maybe a
terabyte,
256.
the
I'm
2
not sure.
terabytes is next year, not next month. Sorry, that's my fault.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was out already. Oh well. It's not realistically with how Nintendo like compresses the amount of storage that their games take up. Unless you're playing some really, really high tech games, you're not gonna need a 2 terabyte one.
especially when older games only take about 10 gigabytes. That's not that bad.
Yeah, exactly. You can get a 1 terabyte if you're playing like some third party games, or if you're sticking to just Nintendo stuff, you might even be fine with a 512.
So with that
Maybe.
many gigabytes, you can get about 25 games,
Yeah.
which
That's a
is
lot of
actually
Yeah.
games.
a much better way than what the Nintendo Switch did.
Yeah, with its 32 gigabytes of internal memory.
Ah yes, how could I forget my 32 gigabytes? I love them.
I
No,
know
I
that.
love, sorry, I try to say real quick. I love the Switch 2 trailer and how it was like, oh, we're times in the internal storage size by 8 to 256, saying it like like that's an impressive amount. Like
The
I would
Hey.
have been
PS5
I would have been
in the
impressed if it was a
background with
terabyte.
the 800 gigabytes.
Yeah, if it was a terabyte or even like maybe half a terabyte, I would have been impressed. But it's just the way that they like make it out to be so much better than it actually is.
I'm gonna give him some slack because it is a small console, so I will give him some slack. They can't fit
You,
too much into a small console,
you
but
mean
they are
cut the
Nintendo,
slack,
so they could
but
probably do anything.
yeah.
But
Yeah, they could have done 512. They could have done 512.
maybe. We won't know until we actually like watch hardware videos actually cracking this thing open. You know?
I think I've
You know
seen
what is
someone like
outrageous?
doing that a little bit.
What is outrageous is the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 dock set. It
How much
is
is the
a
dock?
goddamn £93.
Oh man,
It is £93 a dock set.
that is mad. What? So the dock set is like the dock and the wire to go with it.
The dock and the
Yeah.
wires, yeah, that's just it.
That is crazy.
And that is a £93.
That is mad. That is worse than the controller. The Pro
And
controller.
that is also including the express delivery, which is which is £4 to £5 as well. So that's about, let's say, about £99 most. It's about £100 just for the dock
basically,
set.
unless you're doing it for like content creation purposes, do not smash up your dock.
I don't
Unless
even
you're that
use
one
my
person
dot.
who finds 100 ways to destroy their things.
Yeah, but I haven't. I've used my dock once since I like got the Switch 2, but even then, Mabel, like it's still useful. Like don't just go smashing it up for no reason. That is an expensive bill to have to pay to get a new one.
Another thing they
Yeah.
added, which is new, is the Nintendo Switch 2 all-in-one carrying case, which I've never heard about before.
Oh yeah, the carry case. I forgot. I was gonna get that, and now I ran out of money buying the Switch
It's
2.
£67.
Does the
Wow.
carrying case come with a car charger?
Actually, let me check. I do not know. It only has one picture, so I have no idea.
I need to go find that out. I'm about to go on a little vacation in a couple of months. So
I'd say it's worth
I'm
getting
planning
anyway
on
if you have enough
bringing
money to
this.
spend it.
Don't need it because I have my D brand. The only reason why I
Make
would get it is literally if there is a car charger. That's the only reason.
make
Yeah,
sure
talk about
to take a
the
charger
Piranha
though.
Pond camera for Nintendo Switch 2. It is cheaper, thankfully, but oh my god, it is so much worse.
Isn't it 480p?
It's something that bad. Let me check. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's
Oh.
480, and then the normal Switch camera is either 720 or 1080. I'm not 100% sure.
Camera resolution 640 to 480.
Oh,
So not
yeah,
good,
that is
basically.
not great. That is horrible camera quality. That's like if you watch my first YouTube video, the Rise of Ether one. That is like my camera quality in that.
When you
That is
make
horrible.
game chat one of your best things, apparently, you should make it good, not bad.
I want to highlight something about game share real quick. That I know
Go
I'm
for
jumping
it.
the gun a little bit, but me and Mabel were, or I was watching Mabel play Donkey Kong Bananza before they unlocked the cart mode or the second player or whatever. It even when you full screen it, it goes at about 10 to 15 frames a second. Like it is not good
Yeah,
to just watch.
15 frames. My favorite.
Imagine playing Splatoon at 10 frames a second.
It's true, but to be fair, we have game chat, and it's
Okay,
not
but we
us
have
showing our
Discord. I don't see
phones.
the difference.
That's literally what I was gonna say.
So what if we
Hey,
have
we're
game
not
chat? We
using
have
our
Discord.
phones. We're not using our phones. Literally.
We have capture cards. We could just do that.
Yeah, we could. I don't have a capture card
PlayStation
yet.
and Xbox are better anyway.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
I'm
Sorry,
always
I'm
gonna
gonna
be a
try.
Nintendo main.
Nintendo has what is it, Pokemon, and that's about it for me. And Mario Kart World. I do want to try that one day.
Have you not played Mario Kart yet?
I've played Mario Kart, but not Mario Kart World. It does look good though.
Yeah, no, I meant Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World is good. It is. I would say it's more skill based. Or no, sorry. Sorry, I got my words mixed up. I would say it's a lot more luck based than 8 Deluxe because of the more players and items. I tell you what, the amount of times I've been in first place and I've been bombarded with triple red shells is outrageous.
I
But
will be maining
yeah, it's a
Waluigi.
good game. I will continue to main King Boo, even though Luigi is my favorite character. Yeah,
Okay.
one thing I do think is really stupid. I just got a quick Mario Kart World nitpick. Is that Baby Daisy is playable in the base roster, but Daisy isn't, and nor's DK.
Um,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you just have to
The requirements aren't
complete.
much. Yeah, the requirements aren't much. I think for Donkey Kong you just finish a race, and for Daisy I think you beat the Star Cup or something, but it's still a bit silly.
No, it's just you
But oh
have to
well.
complete all of the Grand Prix. I don't know if there was a CC requirement, but if you just complete all of the cups for Grand Prix, you pretty much have everything. And the only other things that you're missing is literally just the enemies. Where the quickest way to do that is just get on the multiplayer because you literally the only way to get that unlocked is just your comet just flying by if a player has it or if a NPC has it.
Either
So
Either that, or you could just do like, if you want to smash it out quickly, 150cc versus race, put items on frantic, and then just hope someone behind you gets Kamek. Because it's by far the rarest item in the game in terms of statistics. I think it's something like a 3% chance to come up.
yeah, it is. It's weird. I don't know the number on top of my head though.
is
Yeah,
it
putting it
just
in
me, or is
frantic
everyone
mode.
confused about why the cow from Movie Meadows is now a playable character?
I'm more so confused at the fact that they're called just Cow and not Moo Moo. I mostly just found the
Yeah.
cow reveal funny. But unfortunately
Hey.
it came at the cost of the Koopalings,
Second,
which
like
is
Goomba.
unfortunate.
Why is Goomba a character?
No. Koopa Troopa's been a character for years. Goomba should have been a character for years. Goomba's more iconic, but
Goomba has
yeah, there
feet
are
Yeah.
but
some
no
weird
arms.
ones.
They can't drive.
They can always. Yeah, but it's Nintendo. It doesn't have to make sense.
Yes,
Okay,
it
I'm.
does, especially when you make Pauline a child in Donkey Kong Bananza.
I hate to say this. I hope nobody gets mad with me. But you know, Goomba does have feet.
Yes, but it doesn't mean you can drive with feet, or else I'm gonna start driving in a car with feet, and then I'm going to crash.
True.
Just use your head. Use your head.
Oh my god, why didn't I think of that? Use my head.
Yeah, you got feet for the accelerator and brakes, and then use your head to turn
Yeah,
the wheel.
that's something. How does Goomba even start moving with his feet? Does he just bite the handle and go, okay, I'm gonna ball?
Possibly. I wanna
Maybe.
I wanna switch up real quick though, based on what you said about Donkey Kong Bananza and like not making sense timeline wise. I was talking to Mabel about this earlier, actually, coincidentally, and what I think it is, I don't know if it's 100% confirmed, but it's heavily implied that Cranky Kong and Donkey Kong Country is the original Donkey Kong from the arcade game.
It's not
So,
implied, it just is.
oh, it's confirmed.
It
So,
is true. They are. Donkey
Yeah,
Kong Jr.
it
is
would,
then the dad of Donkey Kong.
yeah, which is strange in hindsight.
but that doesn't make
But
sense because of Pauline.
this
Yeah.
is what I'm getting to. This is what I'm getting to. I
Who had a child
personally
called
think
Pauline? That's what I'm saying.
it's most likely a generational thing if they've just got the same names, and this is the case I think with Jumpman as well to Mario. Is I think it's just like a couple generations of characters beforehand. I think Bonanza takes place like a little bit prior to the sort of Mario modern day, like probably, I don't know, 10, 15 years or so in the timeline. That's my thoughts anyway. Like, obviously, none of it's like canon, none of it's confirmed, but that seems to be the way that makes the most sense.
Possibly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, anything's possible with Nintendo. And honestly, I know that people are. Well, this is controversial, but I don't think we need to put a whole wheel of stock in timelines. And there's a reason why. Have you guys seen the Legend of Zelda timeline?
Yeah.
I thought
The
this was
three
gonna get
timelines.
brought up. Yeah, Zelda's timeline is incredibly strange.
Exactly. Why do you care about Mario timeline if you know
Because
it's gonna be crazy?
I'm not a big Zelda fan, and to me it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. But hey, I don't trust anybody with timelines. Like, I don't. Unless they actually have an actual year and a day, like, listed in the game.
Yeah, then it's just like attempting to not make sense.
Why? Anyways, uh, Wyndham, let's go on to your next topic. You wanted to talk about the uh, hey, Nintendo latest releases and accessibility and things.
Cool, let me just get them up because I did not get too prepared for this.
You're fine.
I almost forgot what I had for a second, despite me having it up in notes in the bottom right corner of my screen.
So, from what I know, Nintendo's newest release was actually just a lot about the Donkey Kong Bananza, especially of their new amiibo, which is Donkey Kong and Pauline,
Oh yeah, I forgot
which
about the
makes me
amiibo.
question where that rock went. If anyone remembers what the purple rock was.
Yeah, I remember the purple rock. It's canonically it's called Odd Rock.
Odd Rock.
Yeah, it's Agua, but it's actually Pauline. And I don't think.
Okay, you could have given a spoiler alert or something.
I'm not
Dude, it's
I'm not that good
literally
at game.
at the beginning of the game. Like, literally. I'm pretty sure everybody knew. At
I
least with the
didn't.
trailers.
I
Everyone
didn't.
Oh no,
knew
I
with the
watched.
trailers.
actually it does show it in one of the trailers, but still.
But you also got merch like DK barrel shoulder bags and cushions for some reason.
Ooh.
And then there's a lot of Animal Crossing New Horizons with shirts, a pitcher, which is just a bottle, New Horizons Glass, and then you got stuff like Super Mario 1-Up Soft Toy, a storage box, which is shaped as a power block. Same thing with Super Mario Brick. You got some Splatoon 3 keychains, coaster set, and key rings.
Ooh.
You got some
Hey,
drinking glass set. Then you got a Diddy Kong fleece jumper and a Donkey Kong fleece hoodie.
Diddy Kong actually getting attention? No way.
I know,
Yeah.
right? That's disgusting.
Oh, the Splatoon merch though. I'll have to look at that at some point. When I've got money to
There's
spend these
also
stupid
a
ways.
Donkey Kong banana pouch and Donkey Kong keychain.
You know, the
Ooh.
pouch looks great since it's shaped in like a banana.
And a Diddy Kong keychain. Oh my god!
Oh my god, Diddy Kong's got double attention.
I know, it's so crazy.
I wonder if he's in Donkey Kong Bananza. I know that we haven't played that far into it.
You're asking too much now, okay?
I very highly doubt it. I very highly doubt it because I think otherwise Diddy Kong would have been the main partner.
Hmm.
No, Nintendo was scared that it was still too much attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for about anything that's relevant today.
Oh yeah, I see the Splatoon mug. It actually looks really cool. I like the handle.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to really show or say.
Okay. Thank you for filling us in, Random.
No problem.
Let's get to our last topic for the night. Oh, Mabro, you want to talk about upcoming Nintendo news? What do we have
Uh,
that we're looking at?
I'll be honest, it was a little bit of research and a quick look through the soonest coming things in the Nintendo Today calendar. I've got them written down here. The main one, I think, is there's a Pokemon Presents on the 22nd, which could dive into more information about ZA, potentially, Pokemon Champions?
Actually, I want to take a little nitpick at Pokemon ZA and how it just takes place in Lumio City and nowhere else. I don't like that.
Wait, Lumiose has been used before, isn't it? What game is that from?
X and Y.
X and Y.
Lumio City, because it's still in X and Y, but the future. That's what ZA is.
Damn it. Why can't it be in Alola? That's like the only Pokemon place I actually know.
I love X and Y. X and Y is location is pretty much based off of Paris, so it looks pretty nice
I don't
with the
know.
tower.
Yeah,
I feel like the starters should have gone Megas instead of like the Gen 1 starters.
yeah,
Yeah, we're
I'm pretty
getting.
sure.
I want Mega Greninja, bro.
I'm pretty sure all Pokemon locations are based on real life places. Like Alola is
They
Hawaii, for
are.
example.
Everything is.
There.
But yeah, that's the main thing to jot down, and I would imagine, like I say, we might get a little more in ZA, but it's not that. I mean, it's still a few months till it releases,
I just
actually. So
dislike that ZA only takes place in Illumio City, and that's it.
yeah, that is silly. Like I said, I would love to go to Alola if I ever pick up ZA, but to be honest, I probably won't. I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan.
I
Uh,
am, but I don't think I'll be playing ZA. Not gonna lie.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
playing
fair enough.
ZA. I'm gonna be playing it. I love X and Y,
Unless
especially
they
the
give my
story.
Gen 5 Pokemon some attention with Megas, I'm not playing it.
If they have Litten as a starter, then I might play. If they have Litten or
No,
Piplup
the
as a starter,
starters are
I might play.
Totodile, Chikorita, and Tepig.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that actually.
2 Gen 2s, 1 Gen 5.
If
They
they
could
have
have.
Litten, then if they have Litten or Charjabug, then I'll get it.
Charjabug ain't a starter Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. Gotta evolve it from Grubbin, but I'm on about if
They've
they
already
just
have one from. They've already have a Pokemon from Alola though since it's Gen 6.
yeah, sadly. But I
I
suppose
love the bad guy though, trying to end the story. From X and Y. I mean,
I don't know, to be honest.
with the world trying to pretty much get destroyed, and only the bad team is the only team that's
Yeah,
going
but
to actually
no,
survive.
Fankai just sucked. Really, nothing really happened out of it. All we did was blow up a little town.
I disagree. The thing that really sucked, honestly, was uh, Shield. Honestly, uh, Pokemon Shield, because they're not being an actual enemy. I mean, yeah, you have that girl enemy team that was kind of gatekeeping the poison, darker poison gym, but there really wasn't like actual enemies. To me, the best enemies came from X and Y. You know,
Well, not Gen 4 when they basically summoned Satan.
wait, what games are in that gen?
In Gen 4, they basically summon Satan. You know, Giratina.
That's actually really cool. Wait, what games is it? Is that Black and White?
No, Platinum.
Ah, but yeah,
two.
for
Go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say for those of you that are actually more optimistic than us about Pokemon Legends EA, it releases on the 16th of October, with its Switch 1 and Switch 2 versions.
Oh
I
my god,
want.
Chrono Switch 1.
I want to
Everyone's
say.
gonna get flashbacks to how bad Scarlet and Violet was.
I do want to say. I never played Generation 4. I did try to play Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl on
You shouldn't. You
Switch,
shouldn't have. Why
however,
did you do that?
because I'm a big Pokemon fan, but honestly, I didn't care.
Why do you
I,
hurt yourself these ways? First Welcome Tour, now Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I don't think you're fine. You may
I'm
have to go to
fine.
therapy, bro. I'm just saying.
At least I've not played much of it, but at least I had a respectable Pokemon game as my first like mainline. I had Pokemon X.
Yeah, X and
Pokemon
Y
2.
is good.
Pokemon White 2, not gonna lie. Best game ever.
I
You
should
cannot
have
change my
started with
mind.
Black and White, really. I should have started with Black and White. That's the ones I heard were the best.
They are the best no matter what. I don't care what anyone else says.
I might try them at some point. They're DS, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be easy for me to get because I've got
They actually
3DS.
go for a lot of money in the price marketing.
Yeah, all of the Nintendo games, they're pricey.
Yeah, but the Pokemon Gen 5 games, they go for a lot if you sell
Hmm.
I
That
wonder
price
how
only gonna keep going up as well.
I wonder how much, but anyways, Mad Bro, what else do you know of with what's coming soon?
Well, the day after the Pokemon Presents on the 22nd, on the 23rd, for anyone that's interested, there is a special event going on Mario Kart Tour that is themed around Mario Kart World. So that's something to look forward to if you like Tour, I guess.
them. Tour. Ugh.
Mario Kart Tour's not as bad as people say it is. It's still not great though.
I will
Come
say
on, brain.
this:
We're
I don't.
gambling.
If you guys want to be crazy with me, I will say this:
The only one crazy here is you.
I do love Mario Kart Tour.
See,
However,
I
I
just don't like the
do.
little like gacha system in it.
Yeah, I don't care about the gacha system, but I love the race courses. The race courses was pretty cool.
It
Everything
seems like
else,
it's got cool courses, to be fair.
It only
I've
got better
got it,
use
but I
when it
haven't
was in
played
the
it enough.
booster course pass for 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
and
Yeah, although at least for tour, at least the Sky High Sunday physics don't feel strange
Hmm.
in compared to the booster course pass. So
yeah.
the day after that, coincidentally, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 24th we have the Switch 2 edition of Mario Party Jamboree coming out.
Woo!
With its
Finally.
Bowser Live and TV Party and stuff like that. I will be getting that, and I will hopefully be doing that for get a few people around or a few people playing it.
And then you
And
can tell us
then,
if Jamboree TV really was worth it.
I mean, I've already got Mario Party Jamboree physical, so all it is just an upgrade.
So
It's
just the
just like
£10.
yeah, just normal DLC prices, probably slightly
Here,
cheaper than by today's standards actually. And then
here's my
there
thing.
is
Here's my thing. I'm excited for Jamboree. I maybe get it. I'm not gonna get it same day though, but it does look pretty interesting. Like it really
see,
does.
I will because for me it's the best game to play like multiplayer in person. Because
Hmm.
my mum loves Mario Party Jamboree. I will say though, it does surprise me that Superstars didn't get a Switch 2 edition because that game needed DLC a lot more than Jamboree does.
I
Yeah, but
know, me and my bad games. The only actual Super Mario, Mario Party game that I played and I own is Super Mario Party. And yes, I know it's
Again,
bad.
once again, not as bad as everyone says, but it is definitely one of the lower tier Mario Party.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as like say 10 for example though.
do you
It's
think
just
there'll be a
again,
Smash 6 ever coming out?
Yeah, but
see
it's
here's my
gonna.
thoughts on it.
Go ahead.
Here's my thoughts on it. I think Nintendo are not gonna not capitalize on it, and regardless of whether Sakurai wants to do it or not, if Sakurai wants to do it, then it'll just like flow like any other Smash Bros game. But if Sakurai doesn't want to do it, then I think Nintendo are gonna try and sort of like get the rights themselves and do it themselves. That's what I
Come on, they
think.
gotta add the Waluigi this time, please.
I disagree with Mad. I think that Super Smash Bros. Will be coming back. It's gonna be later this generation.
I don't think it
Be-
will. That's the thing, because the last one was called Ultimate. They can't make another one and just call it Ultimate again.
if they're going,
They could always make an Ultimate Deluxe. They can always make an Ultimate.
yeah, they can
What, just
do a
add like 10
deluxe.
items?
They can do a
Yeah, they can add
deluxe.
like
Uh,
they can add Waluigi's shadow and like I don't know Shantae or something, and just leave it at that.
And Gino finally.
here's the thing. Here's
I
the
hope
thing.
not. I really do hope not.
Here's the thing. With Super Smash Bros. We might get a deluxe or something soon, but we're not gonna get it till middle gen because they're working on Kirby Airwiders. And with what I'm understanding from people on the internet, uh, they
They should have just called it Air Ride 2.
Yeah,
yeah.
no, that's not even its name, but that's just how people know it.
But I can't think of the guy's name, but the guy behind Smash Bros.
Akira
He
Sakurai.
yeah, Sakurai. Thank you. They wanted to he wanted to do Smash Bros. But he wanted to take a break. So he went over and did this YouTube channel, which was pretty cool. But then he was pretty much approached by Nintendo saying, "Hey, we want you to do Smash Bros." And he said, "No, I want to do something else." So that was him wanting to go back to Kirby because he's technically one of the grandfathers of Kirby. So he's
Yeah,
doing
he was the
Kirby
original
Air
director for Kirby
Riders.
Dream Land.
Right. So I don't think Smash Bros, at least currently, is even being worked on. So I believe it's going to be a mid-gen game because he's doing Kirby Air Riders.
If
You know what I mean?
Sakurai is the one making it. Because if Sakurai doesn't want to do it, then Nintendo will take it into their own hands, I think.
He's gonna do it.
I don't think Nintendo will, since it's basically a Sakurai's game.
Exactly.
I think they will try because it makes them so much money.
They're not going to. I forgot which one it was. It was either Brawl or Ultimate, but one of those two games. Nintendo was the ones that said, "Hey, we're going to get out a Smash," and Sakurai didn't want to do another Smash. Oh, so Nintendo had to coerce Sakurai into doing it.
I thought it
So
was supposed to end at Brawl.
it was
Yeah,
either Brawl
Sakurai
or
hasn't wanted
Ultimate.
to do. Sakurai hasn't wanted to do a Smash Bros game since Brawl, but Nintendo just keep like asking them to do it.
Yeah. So I think
Brawl was obviously the best because Sonic the Hedgehog was then revealed.
And Sonic is still incredibly OP in Smash Bros today if you know how to use them.
okay, I
Bro,
guess you
did you
guys.
see how he like beat the Taboo in the story mode?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I have Smash Bros Brawl sat here, but I've never played it.
I've played
I
it.
have
The story
I've
mode was
Smash Bros
amazing
sat
for
here as
me
well.
specifically, especially when Sonic appears and just kicks the shit out of Taboo.
It looks cool. I'd have to pick up using Kirby again, or maybe Pit, because I'm so used to using Inkling and Mega Man in Smash Ultimate at this point, and Rob.
I'm used to using Cloud.
I guess you
Yeah.
guys can go ahead and call me King Controversy because on Ultimate I love Steve. So
He's the most overpowered character in the game, though. That's not really controversial.
I don't
That's
know.
just you trying to.
Put it up
it
with
was
Cloud, and you're
controversial.
going down.
No, I mean in terms of like attributes of the character. I don't mean in terms of like player abilities are entirely
Just break his
different kettle of
crafting
fish.
table. I don't see the problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You break my
Also
crafting table.
the way that Mabel plays Steve makes him so easy to go against because Mabel will spend the entire like start of the round just mining, and I'm just sat there with like Incineroar just getting them over and over again. It's so easy.
Hey, I need to mine so I can get the good equipment and the good
Yeah, but you
weapons so
still
I
got an
can.
opponent to focus on.
I
I'm
know.
literally I'm three stocking you just when you get your sword.
Especially since your opponent it doesn't have to do anything in order to actually fight.
Yeah.
Steve is complicated, but if you know how to play a complicated character, then you can win. If you only mine, I don't know, you're gonna just die.
Yeah. Also, Mabel. Side note: you got destroyed when you played Joker as well.
Don't remind me.
No, I suck at Smash Bros at that.
Hey, you're
Oh, you know
better.
what? When they added Piranha Plant, I did not like it. I hated that it added Piranha Plant as a character.
Hmm. I know that was
It was a strange one. It
controversial.
was a very strange one. There were
We could
better
have had
characters to add.
Waluigi.
We could have had like Shadow or something, or some other highly requested character.
Oh my god,
Although I'm
Shadow
glad
is so cool.
I'm
I know.
I'm gonna stir the pot a bit. I'm glad it wasn't Gino at least.
I
Why
know
not
that
Gino?
people wanted Gino and
I don't think Geno's a significant enough character to make it into Smash Bros. At least Piranha Plank's like a widely recognized enemy. Again, I would have
Bro,
rather it
people
been
would have
someone like
recognized Koopa
Waluigi or
Troopa
Captain
more.
Toad. Yeah, if it was gonna be a Mario enemy, it should have been Koopa or Goomba. Or probably Koopa Troopa because you do more cool things with it,
No,
but
if it was gonna be a Mario enemy, it should have been King Bomb.
I
if you're on
am
about like boss, if you're on about boss enemies, I would have said King Boo personally.
not trying to drive a stake into your heart, random. But I am happy that Sora did get into Smash Bros. Ultimate.
No. No.
I am happy
Nuh-uh.
about that. Mm-hmm.
I honestly, I've never played Kingdom Hearts games. I don't particularly like Disney after the whole faking their Mufasa statistics and everything. So I don't
Bro,
really care for
Mufasa
Sora.
was a trash movie. I never watched it, but apparently it just changes the law of Lion King.
Okay, very much, probably the hottest take here. I really liked Mufasa. I thought it was a very, very solid movie, but I just really don't like how Disney were like handling the faking statistics and stuff. Because Sonic 3 was definitely a better film. Like, there's no
Sonic
doubt
3 was
about that.
beating them. Sonic 3 is the #1 movie in the world.
Yeah. But yeah,
But
I
Disney didn't like
lost
that.
total respect.
Sonic the Hedgehog was beating them.
Oh, Disney, just wait until Mario Movie 2 comes out.
I don't
No.
care. I don't care about the new Disney movies. But I do like the old classics, like the original Lion King, Hercules, other
Jungle
things like
Book.
that.
Jungle Book's a big one for me, and
Yeah.
Toy Story and Monsters Inc.
I don't care about the new movies, the old ones, especially in Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts. They're
Oh,
good.
Toy Story 1 specifically, by the way. Any past Toy Story 1 are either like 2 is mid and the other not good.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. I think 3 was actually pretty good.
It's probably just because I watched 3 the most times, but I don't know. It just feels very meh to me.
I don't know. I think
We
Twist
could,
of Villain was pretty good.
can we all collectively agree that 4 is not good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page there at least. What were your thoughts on 2 then, Willow?
2 was fine, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of thought the same.
I didn't like Stinky Pete. He's kind of annoying.
Okay, King Controversy person. If we're talking about sequels, there's only one sequel that is the best. Can we all agree with this?
Probably Panda 2.
Depends.
Easy.
What?
I'm talking about
Depends what.
Cars 2. No, Cars
That
2
one
is
I'm
was
not
good.
gonna
sequel.
lie. I have not watched. I haven't watched a Cars film since I was like 6 years old. I'm not gonna
Only
lie.
watch Cars.
But I
Don't watch
can't
the
remember it.
others.
Cars 2.
Yeah.
That was good.
Never watch the other Cars movie. Only watch Cars 1. Easy.
No, it's Cars 2.
Yeah. I might at some
Cars
point.
2 is
I
not a good
doubt it,
movie.
Cars 2 is
It's
good because you have Fimic Missile, a spy world tour extravaganza, and I'm sorry, Michael Caine was in uh, Cars 2. Like,
A famous
that's a good
person being
actor.
in a movie does not make it good. Or else Minecraft movie would have done so much better.
Oh, you're smoking something. Well, Minecraft was a huge hit in the United States.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the Minecraft movie is the perfect balance of like, of just like stupid. It's got a very good amount of like sort of dumb aspects to it, if you know what I mean,
We
that just
mine
make it
and then we
entertaining.
craft. Minecraft.
It's
Yeah.
one big meme. It's one big meme, and
It's
that
just a
honestly
big
does make
shitpost.
it
That's
so
all
much
the
funnier.
movie is.
It's the biggest meme movie since the Bee Movie.
Oh boy.
And I think it's called a Minecraft movie, so they are planning to make more, which I don't think they should do whatsoever.
they
No,
should.
that
It's
100%,
called
100%,
a
because
Minecraft movie. Think about
Willow,
it.
it may not have been a very like good quality movie, but at least it was funny.
But they
So if
should
they
never
keep
make
hold,
another.
if they,
That's it. That
no,
is the
no, no, no.
Minecraft movie.
If they keep hold of Jack Black, then they should 100% do more.
No, Jack Black
I
should just
hate.
stick to doing the funny characters. You
I
can't play Steve as a character because Steve is a blank slate. You can't give him a personality.
mm, I do hate that. Oh, Lego did do this, but the perfect title for a Minecraft movie would be a second Minecraft movie. Then the
Yeah.
next movie, a third Minecraft movie.
Are we ever gonna get a Lego Movie 3? I'd love to get that.
No, not
No, I don't think
with
so.
white.
Oh. Cause I
Anyway,
like
I
the
don't think
first.
anyone actually knows the original Lego movie called, I think, The Story of Clutch Powers or something like that.
Oh, I remember it. I
Yeah,
remember it. Was it like
I
Your Business or something?
It was something about,
The big
I
pirate.
know the character was called Clutch Powers, though.
I seen the movie. Actually, I went to Legoland, Discovery Center, and actually saw that movie. It was good. But
Nah, both
anyways,
Lego movies are peak. Both Lego movies are peak.
yeah.
So
Anyways,
anyway,
uh, any other updates you wanna tell us, man?
yes. So DragX Drive releases going into August because are we? Sorry, I got to check what month we're in.
Oh,
Yeah, we
are
are
we
in.
talking about Sonic's Crossworld?
Sonic X Crossroads. That's a good question, actually. I did not get the release date for that, and I've been
I'm
looking
telling
forward to
you,
that
it's
game
gonna
for
be
ages.
better than Mario Kart World instantly because they got Miku.
Yeah.
Based.
They got Miku, they got SpongeBob, they got Steve, they got Mutant Teenage
Okay.
Ninja Turtles.
I have the release date up, but I'm sort of trying to go in chronological order, aside from ZA, because obviously that was bundled in the Pokemon Present. So I'll get to that. DragX Drive releases on the 14th of August, going into next month. I don't think there's much more scheduled for this month, aside from a couple smaller events for like Splatoon, Fire Emblem Heroes, stuff like that.
Real
Yeah,
But
quick, real
there is
quick.
they're
also
gonna
an
find a
online
way
demo.
to put up middle fingers and DragX Drive. They're gonna find a way.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah, quickly.
Okay. Uh, I know I just published a video. Well, I didn't publish. I did make a video today. It will be coming out sometime this week. But there will be a demo for
This is what I
Dragex
was going for.
Drive
Yeah, it's on the 9th.
9th and the 10th. And, uh, um, Madden, uh, NFL Madden, EA Sports. That's coming out on the 11th, at least with the early release. The full release is until the 14th. So I just
I don't
wanted
care
to
for
mention.
anything EA put out until they put out a new FIFA or Plants vs Zombies. That's all I care about from EA.
Or Battlefront 3.
I've never played a Battlefront game, but I don't know what the general consensus is on them.
In
I'm
my
planning to play 3.
defense,
We need both of them.
this is NFL football. Even though, yeah, you guys won't be interested because it's not
Okay, okay.
British. It's a big deal here in the States.
Right,
Trust me.
can I settle something right here, right now? Willow, what's a bigger sport, American football or normal football or soccer in American terms? What's the biggest sport?
I think our football is bigger because, well, it's like what it says. It's football.
Thank
Foot
you,
and a ball.
thank you, thank you. This is what I've been trying to tell
Americans
Mabel for
football
ages.
does not make sense because you don't use your feet on the ball.
Yeah, and also football is
Yes, you do. You
much
do
more.
it. when you
Listen,
kick.
listen. My argument is football is much more international than American because like it's massive in the UK, massive in Brazil, massive in other European places like Germany, France, Italy. Whereas American football, I only really see it in America. You know what I mean?
Then
Hmm.
all American football is rugby.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they have a lot of similarities.
Okay, because you asked me to do this, I have 4 viewers. I'm going to make a poll. Is NFL bigger than soccer? Yes or no? Let's see what people say for the record.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm going on to YouTube right now.
What's NFL? I forgot. I don't know what NFL stands for.
National Football League, the
Okay.
U.S.
Yes. I'm gonna put that there right now.
Somebody says yes, somebody says no.
Whoever said no, get off now. Get off the stream now.
No. They're saying no to NFL being bigger than soccer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're saying our football is not big as American football.
No. NFL is not bigger than soccer. That's what no is.
Yeah, so saying no means that they're saying that soccer is bigger.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right, there we go. At least I've got my opinion out there.
What did you choose?
I put no. I put no. I'm the one that put no. Because
Oh,
no,
so
like I say,
I'm the one who put yes.
why did you put yes? That means you're saying American football is bigger than soccer.
I didn't
Well,
know.
I'll
I don't do NFL. I don't do football.
I'll
I
I'll
don't know
I'll,
what it
I'll, re-
means.
I'll refer to it. I'll refer to it as soccer for the sake of Mabel.
For the sake of America.
Okay, it's a 50-50.
Okay, but realistically, it is normal football is bigger because well, I pressed the wrong button.
Oh well.
Okay, so I will try and get us back on topic here. So yeah, Dragon Age Drive releases 14th of August and has an online demo announced for the 9th, and I believe you said 10th as well, Mabel.
Yes, 9th and 10th. There are specific days. Not specific days, specific times. I don't have the specific times up right now, but if you check on Nintendo or you can see my video I've published, well, I am going to publish, it should be in there.
Yeah, I can actually check Nintendo today real quick. It is. Ooh. So there's one on the 9th, which is from 11 o'clock to 3 p.m. UK time. And then on the 10th, there's actually two. There's one from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. UK time, and then 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. UK time as well. Which I assume the earlier one is more to cater to Americans, which is fair enough. And then from there, after that, we have Kirby and the Forgotten Land Starcross Worlds DLC releasing on 28th of August. And then September, there is only really one thing that I see going on, unless there's some big third party thing that I'm missing, and that is Sonic Racing Cross Worlds releasing on the 25th of September.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
best racing game.
it'll probably be better. See, I feel like Mario Kart of recent years, no matter how good it is, it's always been trumped by something. Like, I personally think Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel was better than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe until it got its DLC.
Crash Team ain't ever gonna get another racing game.
I want
I
to
know, and it's
argue.
sad.
I want to
I
argue.
haven't played it a lot online. I wanna be able to get my Switch 2 and just play whatever new crash racing game they would come out with.
Mario
if they would.
Kart is better than two
Disagree.
racers that I know of. One,
Oh, which
the
ones?
Nickelodeon kart racer games.
Oh yeah, but that's not difficult. I can make a better game than that probably.
And the second one
Nickelodeon, I
is
can
the
make that in my
Garfield.
sleep.
The second one is the Garfield racing games. Those two
Okay, and
are
that I could do in
worse.
my sleep with my eyes closed. I don't know. That's like comparing that's like going on 3D platformers, making something quickly, comparing it to Mario Galaxy 2. Like it's not a competition.
That's comparing Sonic 06 to
Mm.
Sonic Frontiers. One is obviously better.
Yeah, literally.
You can't compare a really bad game to a really good game. That's just not fair.
True.
It's like comparing Welcome to like Nintendo Land or something. And then the last thing that I've got written. Oh wait, no, the last thing I've got written down here is ZA, but we've already covered that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is most likely other stuff, but I didn't want to go too far into the future because I feel like that's more stuff to cover on later episodes. I can double check Nintendo today and see what it said.
How much you want to bet
Nothing.
that Goku's gonna be in Sonic Crossroads one day?
Bum.
I'm not betting.
How much is Crossroads gonna be?
No, how much are
No.
you gonna bet that
Goku.
Goku's gonna be in Crossroads?
Oh,
I'm
it would
not
be
betting on
quite
that.
funny actually. It'd be quite funny. I mean,
Yeah.
I was not expecting. I for one, when I first saw it, was not expecting Miku to be there. That
I
was
don't know.
quite
Miku's
funny to me.
basically just Sonic's little sis.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh boy. Okay.
But yeah, that's everything I've got written down here.
Okay. Right now, I want to kind of bring it to our comments. Does anybody have any comments or anything that you guys would like to shout out to our viewers?
Go subscribe to RandomThingsVA.
Yes. Wait, can we like advertise ourselves?
Oh, we will in a minute.
Oh, okay.
But does anybody have anything cool or anything they want to bring up from your live chats?
No, I'm on one viewer, and I think that's just me on my phone because I'm trying to make sure that the stream's still running fine.
I
Okay.
was not recording this whole time.
Whoops. Well,
Well, that's bad because I didn't want to.
I don't have anything on my end. I had about 4 viewers. So, thank you for them for coming. And thank you all for coming too. I want to kind of end with us kind of reintroducing ourselves and just say what we're working on currently. So, Mabro, would you like to go first?
Yeah, sure, I'll go first. So my channel, I mean, I've got a few, but the main one I focus on is my YouTube one. youtube.com/@mabro88. I'm very new to content creation still. Trying to find trying to find some work ethic to actually get editing done. But I will reveal my next project here and now. I have an Undertale video in the works for playing through the first sort of like section of that, and post that, like next time I make an Undertale video, it'll probably be mostly my first experiences. That's about as much I've played up to myself.
Ooh.
I will be working on Mario Kart World stuff. I'll be working on more Splatoon stuff. Try and figure out some more concepts of Rise of Ether. And then if anyone has any other games that they want to see, just let me know. I put up community posts occasionally, so that's a good way to get your thoughts voiced, or just comment
Bro,
on
if
one
you're
of my
gonna be
videos
doing
and I'll see it.
Undertale, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm trying to go for pacifist for my first playthrough.
Because I want to voice the characters. It gives me something to do.
You know what? Yeah, I've got my first one recorded, but next time I'm recording the second one, I'll I'll at you.
Just hit me up, bro.
I'll be
Yeah,
happy
yeah, yeah.
to
All right.
voice. I'll be happy to voice
All right.
record too.
You better do Sans and Papyrus justice. They're my favorite characters by a mile.
Okay, last time I did Papyrus ever to public people, people said I sound like a Papyrus on crack.
Okay, that's a great start. That's a great start. You should do the snort a suitcase full of line. I'm not gonna say exactly what because I'm trying to keep the stream like family friendly, but you know what I'm on about.
If I remember, the extended version of that meme is, "Hey Papyrus, I just snorted a suitcase full of Pepsi."
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that at one point. Oh, that is great. So yeah, and if you find my YouTube channel from there, then I have all my things from there. You can find my Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. I've got a bunch of others as well, but I'm not going through the whole list now. We'll be here all day.
Okay. RandomThingsVA, would you like to kind of reintroduce yourself and tell us what you're working on?
RandomThingsVA, your favorite British YouTuber, obviously.
No, wrong. Not even people's favorite British YouTuber in the school.
I think I have more subscribers than you, so shush.
You probably do, but I've also got 3K views from 2 full-length videos and 10 hours of time.
Okay, and I have 1K views on a game that not many people know about, so L.
God's sake.
Oh well.
Anyway, I'm not working on anything really, but I will say, one day in the future, you will see an animation video.
Oh!
Since I'm now going to college, as Tammy would put it, and that way I will be doing animation for some things.
Okay.
Ooh. That'd be entertaining to see.
Yes, but if you want to check out my latest video, it was me voicing Sonic the Hedgehog for IDW comics.
I
And then
didn't
got
know
2
you've.
videos set up for the future, which will be for Christmas and Halloween.
Okay. I didn't know you voiced Sonic the Hedgehog. I know that you mentioned something about Dr. Eggman.
Yes, I guess I have forgot about that. So my cast has been moved aside, so I'm not voicing Sonic anymore, someone else will. I will be voicing the original characters, Rough and Tumble. But the important part is, I'm be voicing alongside the Eggman voice actor, Mike Pollock.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You mentioned this, didn't you?
Yeah,
The
the
Discord
official
server.
voice actor for the current Eggman, I will be voicing alongside in these comics.
Yeah, and for people like me who sort of don't see Sonic as much, he's the same guy that voiced Eggman in the Sonic Boom TV show as well, I
Yes, he
believe.
was
Yeah.
the voice of Eggman from 2003 to current year right now.
Outside of the Sonic movies, obviously, because that's
Yes,
not
outside of
canon.
Sonic movies.
Yeah. Oh, well, good luck on that Random Things VA.
Get me an autograph. Get me an autograph.
Same.
No, bro, I'm keeping those for myself.
God damn it!
Aw.
Sell one to me. Sell one to me.
Bro, you gotta pay me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will. I will. I will.
But no, I'm not gonna meet him up in real life. It's just gonna be over Discord, I guess.
Get a digital
Okay.
autograph.
Take a picture of his Discord profile.
Oh well. So, I'm Mabel DIpper once again. also known as CtrlAble.
Hi, baby.
LOL. Uh, I am a disabled Nintendo gamer, trying to run a channel for other disabled Nintendo gamers to check out and have fun. This week, I am dropping a 3-part episodes for Donkey Kong Bananza, going behind the scenes. What I found out that's pretty cool over the Ask the Developer interviews that came out this last week. And next week, uh, me and Mad will be back for Controllable Cast Season 1, Episode 2. Same time, same channel. Saturdays at 6 p.m. CST. And this next episode will be over dreamscapes and hunting grounds. But thank you all for coming, and it was nice seeing everyone. I'll see you all later.
Bye.
Have a good one all.